Okay, DJ Papa Ray here in the basement, in the dungeon. This is just it's not even a setup, it's just me playing around with some speakers. Luckily, I have half of my stuff already packed up. I'm going on a long 5 hours away wedding in a barn in the middle of June. No, middle of July. Middle of July. So here I am. It's a Friday wedding. So I'm going to start charging all my uplights. They wanted uplights. And my iPads and tablets. I've got a little Bose in that little thing right there. There's only supposed to be about 75 people there, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take they're wanting a fire outdoors, so that's what the little Bose is going to be for. I'll set it out there wireless, and I'm going to take my RCF Evox J8s. They good for about 150 people. Have really good bass sound to them. This is my little system. I just use a cheap $250, $300 HP running Serato Lite. I don't even use Serato Pro. I just use DJ Lite. It's free. It lets me do what I want to do, which basically is just mixing in and mixing out. I don't do a whole lot of beat matching. Not for weddings. They want too many things exactly when they want them, so I really don't even fool with it. And I just use a little Pioneer SB3. Little SB3 does everything I need it to do. And of course I have a little Yamaha MG6 mixer. And a lot of times I'll use both of those mic channels. Right now I'm playing around with just using mono because of all of the stuff that they want, all the speakers they want everywhere. That way they get their sound everywhere. Mono to me I think is the way to go. I like this little MG6 mixer because right here where the phones are plugged in, I can take one of these Sennheiser dongles, plug it in right there, and then I can, take the other dongle right there and plug it into my Bose, and I can be wireless outside. If I don't use it that way, I'll use my Alto Wireless Stealth, which seems to do pretty good for me. A lot of people rag on that Alto Wireless Stealth because it drops out all the time, but to be honest with you, I think it does better than this here. But that's just my opinion. And what else do we have here? I've got all my tablets. I've just got all this junk laying out on the table because I knew I was getting ready to go, and I'm getting ready to charge everything up. That's what I'm doing down here in the dungeon. Getting ready to charge it up. Got a little halo bolt. We'll be charging that up just in case we need it. I don't think I'm going to need it, but we'll take that. We've got our multimeter, our decibel reading gauge. Just some cheap Rockville microphones. Got a Samson microphone. Stuff that I've gotten for free here and there, just for buying something. And let's see what else we can talk about. This is the cases that your Evox poles come in. That's pretty handy. I wish they had those attached somehow to the case without having to spend a bloody fortune to get it. Right here's your cases. This is just all my other speakers and junk. I got old Mackies there. I'll probably take those to Guitar Center. And like cases for my mixing boards and stuff like that. I got a Harbinger. Those are a couple Harbingers that I used to use, still will use for ceremonies probably. And I got my big EV 15 EKXs and 15 subs. Got my 260 Intimidators, all my QSC gear, my K12s and K8s. And yeah, my ADJ event table, already taken that. My Alto Stealth I'm going to take. I'm just going to take one speaker stand. My Rockville wedges, that's what I came down here to charge to make sure they're good. Which they're probably close to charged. I just want to double check. Anyway, we'll get back with you later. Okay, this is my rock wedges. I have 3 cases. I'm going to take 2. Got them charging right now. It's kind of funny. Some people don't like these rock wedges. Say they don't charge right. What you have to do is there is a when you charge your light, you got a power on and off and charging on and off. Well, you have to turn that charger on so it'll take the charge. Once you do that, they're good and they last a long time, quite a long time. I'm not a big fan of their charging case. I'd rather have Ape Labs if I had a choice. I don't know what their Ape Labs battery life is. These are really good. These last a long time. But they sometimes have wireless connection issues. They're not all the same. Their antennas are all different. So you kind of have to weed out the ones that you like and the ones you don't like. I've got 18 total. 6 in a case. There's another case right there. That case has 4 of them that are white. The rest of them are black. That wasn't really necessarily intentionally done that way. I needed to get a couple more lights. And I already had 14 and I didn't have a case. So I bought 4 more white ones in that case to round it out. And I will use the white ones around my DJ booth, which you will not see in this gig log because they want just a black no light setup except for some uplights around their barn. Okay, here it is Thursday morning on a Friday wedding, 5 hours away. I've got my little Tacoma packed up. I've got my mixer right there in the center. I've got just a cheap Soundtown microphone in case I need it. I don't know if I'm even going to use that. My rock wedges, my Stealth, my Pioneer DDJ SB3. That blue bag has all my gear in it, like headphones and stuff like that. My event table 2, my favorite fan, and I've got a Bose S1 Pro right there, and there is one Rockville speaker stand. That is the back of the truck, and what I like about this is it locks and it folds down just like that and like that. So all I have to do is lock it right there and it's locked. And we'll roll around to the side here because I've got more. Got all my computers and stuff in the floorboard right there. I could have folded the seat down, but actually when you do that, the seat takes up that space right there. So I left that there. I've got my poles and my cords for my RCF Evox J8s. And they are right here. I have 2 of them. and then my wife's dress over on the other side, a suitcase over on the other side. These take up about 2/3 of the back seat. I've got a small cooler over there and the floorboard there, and underneath on the other side of that seat we've got a small suitcase. And of course the front, everybody knows what the front of a truck looks like. Anyway, we'll see you all later.